Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gamecocks will put total leather and will get started. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Smacks it with the stiff arm. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane, and you've seen it all throughout the years. The big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. Love the third down call, throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
Leaves it with the running back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got another 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
From the gun, the ground game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Shakes off the tackle. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team, led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin, would just steamroll teams. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To say this has been a slow start. What a snag by the defense. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The big thing now don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to the well. Getting that push. A pickup for 4 out to the 26.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's John. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
First and 10.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Gets away. Still on his feet. Floating away. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
And how many 1st downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
It's 1st down from the 11. He's looking to throw it. He wants it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Yeah, and just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They go to the ground. He is smashing people, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
South Carolina, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what...
Lost one deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 35. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll bring it out. It's Ramsauer. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Gets it past the marker. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. The Aggies really able to gig them that time on the option run.
And this is a proud fan base, and they want to see offense. They want to see fun, high-flying offense, and they want to see a guy at the quarterback position that can absolutely make plays.
Texas A&M, 28. South Carolina, 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Fires toward the target. And he got a hand in there and knocks it away incomplete.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. Direct snap. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented and he'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Really good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that, too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Second down.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And into the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Quarterback checking the play. They go to the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Gives him the big stiff arm. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas A&M 42, South Carolina 7.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Complete to start this drive. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
To the air on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Bringing it back, it's Ramsauer. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's got it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. He's going to let it go. And he hauls it in at the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Got a man. It's Ramsauer. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They want to just keep throwing it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the defender just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable third and long situation.
Third and goal coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ramsauer. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside the 15, here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
The quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
He's looking for a man on second down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10.
Returners only get so many chances in a game, and you really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of time you forget about that small detail of securing the football. He gave it up, but thank goodness he didn't turn it over.
Looking to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play is over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
This quarterback part of their running game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus. Texas A&M going up-tempo.
First down for the offense.
Going up top on first down. It's complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He finds his man. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Still running up the 40. Open runway ahead. He's at the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
And the extra point splits the uprights. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Aggies will boot it away to start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the game.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if we can just get him out of a spot.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They've got the screen set up. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some...
Can anyone catch him? Bulldozes his way through. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. A first down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Cricket. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They want to power it in on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Aggies! And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
I love the type of throw there by the quarterback, throwing to his running back on that angle route. That cannot be a bullet throw. He just puts enough air on it, makes it an easy catch for his running back on the move. Running back makes the grab, and he's able to advance it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Let's go.
Wide receiver shows motion. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, they lined up in a formation that had the whole defense crowded in the middle of the field, and then they popped the jet sweep on them, trying to get to the outside. Nice scheme offensively.
He makes the connection. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the point after is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Still down big here in the third quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory.
Black 24. Black 24. Lasso. Unlock.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge all week long. They knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Runs for the tackle. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
From the gun, running back on the move. Just steamrolling the defense. Touchdown, Aggie. And the punishment has been extended.
In the end zone.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
21.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Cross. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 66, South Carolina 21.
Got it.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Slant.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Cobra.
They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Mark down at the 44. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready up.
Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Here we go. Razor, razor.
Here's the handoff. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
On the set.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Ready. Check, check.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Quick completion on the out. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
Jackrabbit.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the beatdown has ensued. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
On the ready.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense.
In blue. In blue.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Ready, ready.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
Blizzy, blizzy. Here we go. Ready.
Looking to move it through the air. He's going for it all. He's got it down the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Easy.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Handoff from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. Runs through a tackle. He's loose. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Got it.
It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line.
Clear. Clear.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's still 3rd and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Phillies.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Let's go.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. And that's a live ball behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
21.
Going for the return. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. South Carolina offense is back on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
From the gun. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, wants to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Setting up the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus.